What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Plio and today we're gonna do an in-depth review of the new Aerith Banner featuring Genji Blade. So you have some chances to get the first premium ultimate weapon. Also, keep in mind there is one more anniversary banner featuring Tifa. And probably my personal guess is that the last banner is going to be the best one. So it's worth thinking about that before investing heavily. Now, without further ado, let's look into the weapon, then the outfit, and then after that we will discuss should you pull on this banner. Bahamut Rod at level 120 has 331 healing points, which is really good. 500 magical attack, 458 physical attack. That's decent for a healing weapon. Then now the first line of the C abilities. First of all, it costs 5 ATBs, which is the normal cost for healing weapons, and it does 59% healing potency, which is the same as Centipede. Now the second line says physical defense is increased, potency mid, to all allies, duration 20 seconds, and the max potency is also mid. Now, Centipede is better in these two lines. Centipede is better because it can get our physical defense up to high, and sometimes you really need to have physical defense high. If you don't have high, you need to find your strategy to compensate and find a way to survive. Maybe adding more HP, maybe adding more materials. It's up to you. Maybe using the brands. Brands could get you some chances to get a bit more physical defense, and maybe that could get you there. I'm not sure, but only by reading these two lines, if we compare just the first two lines, Centipede is better, but there is more. There is way more to this weapon. The last line is probably the most important one. When HP is 90% or less, plus 1 ATB gouge to allies, excluding self. So to all the other two allies, we will give them a whole block of ATB. For me, this is fantastic because it's like a mini haste where instead of like them filling the bar faster, they just get a whole solid block of ATB. So this one cost 5, but in a way we can think about this as costing 3 because we are giving one to one ally, one to other ally, right? So yes, for this unit it costs 5, but to the whole party it's almost like it's costing 3, quote unquote. So this gives us an opportunity to double or triple our outcomes, because think about this. Now Cloud is gonna get an extra ATB. Now he's gonna pop haste, etc., etc., right? So you can see how you start using the synergy between weapons to get even more outcomes. That's why I think this weapon is fantastic, even though for pure healing and pure defense is not better than Centipede, for pure healing and pure defense. But when you think about the overall outcomes, this weapon is almost like, in essence, is what Aerith is doing. She wants to be a magical DPS at heart that can do some healing, but in a way, she's not the best healer in the game. The best healer for me is Matt. But by introducing this one, she gets better at healing while still not being the best. But now the party can, do a bit more, way more output. So maybe, especially for Waves and Krakens, this is like a really interesting avenue to explore with all the different possibilities that this can give us now into our party. Now, looking at the R abilities, magical attack 46 points is fantastic, healing 39 points is really good, and the S abilities, healing, but magical, and first time we are seeing all Esuna. Now, this is also fantastic, and maybe like if we were reading the third line and the third line was the most unique thing, I think this is also fantastic because Esuna is all the things that are not healing, like healing fog, healing fatigue, poison, all those things are Esuna. So by using this thing, it will heal everyone. We are not interested about the power of the healing, we are interested about removing the effects. So just with the cost of 3 ATBs, or is it 5 ATBs? Well, just by casting it once, we heal the whole party. This saves us so much time, and this makes this weapon like quite unique and quite interesting, especially if you are newer to the game and you don't have mat. This is extremely powerful. Now, let's look into the outfit. Boost attack, all allies. So this is the same that we have seen in all the other outfits. The difference is this one, Bahamut's protection, 10 points. And 10 points give us physical and magical defense 20%, which is huge, it's fascinating. And healing potency 10%. This is the first time that we are seeing healing potency in an outfit. Before we saw heal, which increases the healing potency, but that's an R ability that we already have. This is the first time that we are seeing healing potency. So Aerith can be, now with this one, can be the healer that heal the most, even though maybe the physical defense is not there, but this extra potency, if you can survive the heat, you recover way faster thanks to this R ability, which is extremely useful. Extremely useful. Now it features multiple weapons on the second slot and so on and so forth. Now the question is, right, now that we have seen the weapons, the question is, should you pull on this banner? Well, first of all, I will strongly consider waiting unless you're in a rush for some reason that I'm not aware of. I don't think there is any need to rush. We have a whole month. The 4 banners are gonna be live at the same time. So think about waiting until you see all the banners. Think about what does your party need. Are you a new player into the game and you need a better healer? Then maybe Aerith is your choice, and maybe this banner is your choice. Do you already have mat? Maybe with Centipede max out, then maybe you don't need this one. Personally, for example, like just talking about my strategy, I don't think I'm gonna pull on this one because Aerith is not really my main healer. Matt is my main healer, and even though I can see the benefit of like this extra outcome that will bring into my party, at most I will pull maybe one row. Like I don't think I'm gonna pull. I think I'm gonna save. But think about why am I gonna save? I'm gonna save because I already have a strong healer, Matt max out. So right now I don't see the benefit. The biggest benefit is this one, I think, Suna, plus adding of course the ADB gauge. But yeah, I think I could survive and invest, save this investment to use it somewhere else. Now, of course, if you are a Kraken, this is omega interesting for you. If you are a whale as well, but I think overall, from all the different banners that we are seeing, for me this is somehow the weakest of the 3. For like, I would say the best banner still is Cloud, because this weapon is just so OP. Like this fixed damage is so worth it, absolutely worth it. So my current stats, I cannot see it here. I think I have it in OB7. This extra damage is so worth it. 40k extra plus haste, etc, 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 plus the R abilities, of course. Yuffie is interesting if you are a Yuffie main. It was really interesting for the ranking event where you can get magical defense high to all allies. Sorry, magical defense mid, first mid, and then on the second run it goes to high. It does more damage, 1400. Yeah, it's very interesting. This one, because Centipede assists, is bringing something new into the table, especially around Isuna, especially around the gouge. But I don't see such a big need, I don't see like a massive need in capital letters. And maybe this is like why I always encourage everyone. Let's continue the conversation in the comments, because maybe someone is seeing a strategy that they want to share with us about some really good reasons to pull on this weapon. Now, there are some good reasons to pull on this weapon. Let me clarify. If you are an Aerith main, of course, this is fantastic for Aerith as a unit. It will really help develop her. If you don't have Matt as a healer, then of course, if you're a new player, if you're a whale, of course, there are good reasons to pull. Me personally, I think I'm gonna skip this banner. If I pull, it will be maybe just one row to get like but then I need to pull on 2 rows, but I don't want to do that. I already have an outfit in case that I need an outfit for guild stuff. I will wait at least until Tifa and then see how it goes. I'm really hoping that Tifa is going to be closer to what Cloud is bringing, maybe with physical attack, you know, to all enemies or something like that, something like the mix between Kuya Spirit Blade and Zidane Sword. Well, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It's too early to say. What do you think? What do you think about this banner? Do you think that are you gonna pull? Are you gonna save? I think we cannot pull in everything, and I think I'm going to skip this one. I might regret this. Like honestly, like the outfit is also fantastic. If I was going to pull, it's because outfits can be used in guild battles. Healing potency 10% might be extremely useful, and this physical and magical defense is a strong reason to pull on this banner as well. Like the banner is not bad. It's not bad at all. I think the weapon could perhaps be better, even though it offers really unique things. I think it could perhaps be better. I mean, of course, it could be better. All the weapons could be better, of course. But I mean, in the context of Aerith competing with Matt, I think it could be better. If it was high, if this one was high, it would be a must pull for me because then we can replace Matt, and then that's it. We can just swap one from the other. Metas tend to change, and then that's it. It's the time of Aerith to shine. But I think, yeah, I think it's not that yet. Let's look into the outfit. She looks really, really good. It's fun to see this like this Bahamut thingies. I think the robe looks amazing, to be honest. I think she looks really cute and brave and sexy. I think it's a really good outfit, to be honest. I really like this kind of like dark mage style. Oof, looks serious with this like um, protections in the back and the shoulders. The weapon also looks fantastic. I think it looks pretty good, like sexy and brave and good. I love it. But yeah, maybe it will be a skip for me. I think for now I'm thinking about skipping this. Let's see. Maybe when Tifa drops, I will change my mind, or maybe not. This is it for now. So yeah, my name is Plio. If you like this type of content, please consider throwing a like and subscribe. And yeah, until the next time, cheerios! Bye bye.